So I'm Claire from Liverpool and I had the laser surgery yesterday. Years back I had like issues with my eyes, I had squint surgery and I kind of always had glasses from that, and then I felt like my eyes deteriorate, and especially with lockdown I noticed it a lot more, and obviously forgetting my glasses and things like that. I was struggling, like, you know, seeing, and even people would be saying, "Ah, yeah," and I'd really have to concentrate to realise who they were, especially with the masks. It was really confusing. And it kind of it came to a head, and then when I read about it online I was like, I'm gonna look into this. We love going on holiday. We have 2 young children, 5 and 3, so obviously it's very hectic, our own social lives and personal life, so it's non-stop. I'm never really sat down, I'm always up, I'm running, I'm jumping. So glasses would be a pain, so again I'd choose not to wear them for that. Going on holiday, they were just a nuisance. You know, who wants to sit around the pool wearing glasses just so they can keep an eye on the kids? It just became a pain and things, and then obviously I paid a fortune to get me sunglasses, prescription lenses, and I had them for the whole holiday, and then the last day of our holiday I decided to leave them on a table and came home, so that was a lot of money wasted. And yeah, it's just not convenient to have to rely on glasses when you've got 2 young kids and a hectic lifestyle. My husband actually had it about 2.5 years back. He qualified to have the surgery because his eyes, he was suffering a lot with headaches. His eye shape was like a rugby ball. So he had it and it just changed his life completely. He now doesn't suffer from headaches. He doesn't have to worry about his vision. You know, I can actually remember the evening after his surgery, because his was early on in the morning. He could actually see the score on the football on the telly, and that was the same night after having the surgery. So I was like, wow, you know, I used to have to tell him the scores, whereas he was telling me, and I realised then that this is going to be life-changing for him, and it has been. So yeah, so he's kind of been my motivation through it, and he's actually been the one who's pushed me to get it done. When we actually got here, I think the nerves kicked in when I was sat and I knew I was going to be going in. But you know what, it was fine when I went in the room, and obviously I met the surgeon, and then the guys put me at ease, you know, they talked me through what was happening. It was fine. And yeah, and then as soon as the surgery was done, the lady went through everything with me in regards to the aftercare, and I felt great. You know, even walking down the stairs, it was a lot better than what I actually thought it was going to be. Everyone has just been so lovely. Explained everything to a T, so there hasn't been any questions I've had to really ask. Everything's been explained to the point where you're completely reassured, and you know, you feel content knowing, well, actually, yeah, I know exactly what I'm going in and what I'm having done and how it's going to be. I think from having the previous surgery years ago, it was awful. Everything about it was awful. The surgery itself, the recovery, it was just not a nice experience. So to go from having that to then coming here, I kind of did have that little bit of a, oh, what if? Completely the opposite. It was amazing, and I couldn't recommend it enough. I've noticed that I can read smaller lettering, like literally beforehand I couldn't even try. I wouldn't even pretend to try, whereas I can actually see, and it's good actually closing each eye and taking turns and being able to see like smaller writing and things like that. On holiday, look forward to swimming, snorkeling, just diving into the pool and just having fun with the kids and not having to worry about wearing my glasses, you know, that kind of thing. Just being able to see everything. I would recommend Optical Express because they're professional, just everything about them, you can't fault them. There is not one bad thing I could say about them. From start to finish, they've been amazing. I feel really good. I think the fact of how I feel, it's clear, like it's, apart from a little bit of a bruised eye, that's it. It's amazing, yeah.